Breaking news, Nigerians. The former central bank governor Emefiele to be freed after Tinubu's Attorney General signs no prosecution plea bargain upon his willingness to return 50 billion. Sahara reporters further gathered that the non-prosecution plea bargain for Emefiele was being premised upon the former governor's willingness to return 50 billion which he had corruptly amassed. Welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The embattled former central bank governor Godwin Emefiele is set to be released from the detention of the Department of State Services (DSS) after his plea bargain with the President Bola Tinubu's administration. It has been concluded, Sahara reporters has learnt. Sahara reporters further gathered that the non-prosecution plea bargain for Emefiele was being premised upon the former governor's willingness to return 50 billion, which he had corruptly amassed. Sahara reporters understand that the Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, Lateef, has signed the non-prosecution plea bargain and it is waiting for Tinubu's approval. Sahara reporters had in August reported that Emefiele faced 20 counts of conspiracy and procurement fraud levied against him by the Nigerian government. He had on August 17, 2023, been brought to court under tight security. The executive deal has been finalized, awaiting Tinubu's order. Tinubu is expected back in Nigeria this weekend after a medical visit to France. The DSS traced 72 billion to a series of accounts which Emefiele had planned to use for his presidential run. Also, $70 million he hid with a couple who specialized in helping him to do round tripping was discovered, a top source revealed to Sahara reporters on Friday. The federal investigators have traced ownership of Polaris Bank to Emefiele, as well as several other banks he used people to set up, the source revealed further. Sahara reporters had reported that the couple Aminu Yaro and his wife Sadatu Yaro were arrested by the DSS since July 12 in connection with investigations into Emefiele's infractions. Alongside his wife, Yaro, described as the Sariki Awusana of Lagos and the chairman of the Council of Chiefs, was arrested at their homes in Abuja in the early hours of 12th July. The arrest of the couple had consigned investigations into a case involving Emefiele, which bordered on forex difference fraud. Sahara reporters had in August reported how the fundamental rights enforcement suit filed against the DSS and the AGF at the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) by two brothers of Emefiele was withdrawn. The court's vacation judge, Justice Emmanuel Ukpe, had struck out the suit after the applicants, through their lawyer, informed the court of their decision to discontinue the case. Sahara reporters had reported that the suspended CBN governor's siblings, George Emefiele and Okonta Emefiele, had filed separate ex parte motions at the court seeking order of the court to enforce their fundamental rights. It had also been reported that the trial of Emefiele was stalled at the High Court of Federal Capital Territory (FCT) following his plan to enter into plea bargaining to get soft landing. Sahara reporters had learned from lawyers involved in the case that Emefiele opted to enter plea bargaining with the prosecution team. The matter is not coming up. They are finding another way to resolve the matter and give him soft landing, one of the lawyers had said. They are moving to negotiate plea bargaining. Nigeria, my country. So this is how it will just end. So guys, what's your take on this? The embattled former central bank governor Godwin Emefiele is set to be released from the detention of the Department of State Service DSS after his plea bargain with the President Bola Tinubu's administration has been concluded, Sahara Reporters has learnt. Sahara Reporters further gathered that the non-prosecution plea bargain for Emefiele was being premised upon the former governor's willingness to return 50 billion, which he had corruptly amassed. Sahara Reporters also understands that the Minister of Justice and the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF Lateef, has signed the non-prosecution plea bargain and it is waiting for Tinubu's approval. Sahara Reporters had in August reported that Emefiele faked 20 counts of conspiracy and procurement fraud levied against him by the Nigerian government. He had on August 17, 2023, being brought to court under tight security. The exclusive deal has been finalized, awaiting Tinubu's order. Tinubu is expected back in Nigeria this weekend after a medical visit to France. The DSS traced 72 billion to a series of accounts which Emefiele had planned to use for his presidential run. Also, $70 million he hid with a couple who specialize in helping him to do round tripping was discovered, a top source revealed to Sahara Reporters on Friday. So guys, what can one say? What's your take on this? Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you.